91% win rate.
Does that mean he's more of a rookie or less of a rookie?
It means he can fly. I'm sure it does.
Okay.
That's why I'm just sticking with that.
What is that Malcazar's imp doing?
I don't know, but that's a quest warrior. As the imp was just turning circles and generally being annoying to the world.
Oh, okay. That really confused me for a second there. Because the quest wasn't appearing in the hand, it had already been played, and it was...
Right.
So I was wondering if it'd been mulliganed away for a second, but no, okay, all right. Normality has been restored. SamDi just needs to buy time. Pavel is not going to give him time, though, playing as quickly as Zixo was playing earlier.
And SamDi is doing the thing I was on about, where he's playing his fast back. He's not going to let Pavel outspeed him, and that could be a problem for SamDi. As you can tell, our information that he's a bit of a memer is definitely right. He's talking to himself, he's waving his hands around. I think he might be singing.
Nothing wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that at all.
I know you like to sing while casting sometimes.
I definitely do.
Give us a song?
No.
Okay.
Do you like it?
Sure.
All right, so Pavel has generated a broken game.
Unfortunately, the patch's pickup does mean he can't get as many minions on the board as he may have done, but the Councilman gets buffed enough to take out the Acolyte in one swing. He is really laying down the law so far this game.
Yeah, no indication yet as to his build either. These are all staples in all versions of Zoo. You don't have to play Captain. A lot of people do, but we've seen how many crawlers there are. Maybe you don't. You can play Fledgling. You can play Blood Imp, we've seen in some. We've got no indication which way Pavel has gone with his build. What we do know is SamDi has very little to do about this.
Oh, execute so soon on the Councilman is kind of rough. You can slam away one of the other minions as well. I guess it's not the end of the world. He'd love a Brawl right now. If he could coin Brawl, that would work.
He would love one. He hasn't got one, though. SamDi taking a moment. Memes or not memes, he definitely wants to win this huge sum of money on the line. $18,000 plus for the winner of this event. And a lot of the money is in winning your first round.
Yep. As we've established, Zixo and Hoy probably a little bit disappointed with this trip. They've come a long way to go home with less than $1,000.
Yeah, they really have. And Pavel will not be wanting to join them. There's the Brawl, so he might be joining them. SamDi being greedy, as you have to if you're going to win with Taunt Warrior sometimes.
Yep.
Has he played a single Taunt minion yet? Do you remember?
Nope, I'm pretty sure that says 0 still.
Oh dear. So that's the problem if you don't deal with it. Zoo can keep coming at you.
Slay with the Fishes is looking very okay at the moment.
It is.
He could coin out the Blood Razor instead. Maybe hit in again next turn and then play Slay with the Fishes.
Yeah, that's what he's thinking about.
But I don't know, playing it right now does take a lot of damage off the board. It also plays around Doomguard because you'd kill the Malcazar's imp.
I can see, by the way, why SamDi's a streamer is I just ignore your actual analysis. He's very, very colourful character. We can see this already. Yeah, so lots of ways he can actually save the Brawl.
When you get used to streaming in a particular way, like if you do stream very animated, it can actually be quite difficult to play Hearthstone without that animation.
Right.
So I think he's doing the right thing. Maybe even by pretending he's streaming, like to himself, pretending that he is actually streaming.
I see. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. And it's like I keep saying, it's worked for him this far. 10 round wins, 1 round loss getting here.
Playing around the Doomguard with the Sleep with the Fishes, like we described, looks like that was the correct play, because now, although Pavel can still play one Malcazar's Imp and the Doomguard, it's not quite as powerful as it would have been. He's not going to go with that play there.
Does get the captain, but obviously Patch is already gone, just so we know the build. And commences more beatings. But this is a hard matchup for Zoo, but Pavel is in an okay spot with it.
He's just aggressively battling for the board, playing very, very quickly and doing a good job so far.
One of the ways he can get this done is by getting both Doomguards down before drawing his Gul'dan. and then using the Gul'dan for like 10 burst damage. That's the way you can sometimes get through, but all those taunts in the way. And as he has Captain, there's probably no place for Spellbreaker in his deck.
It's difficult to judge. I mean, not every zoo is running Gul'dan at the moment. I know that Sotul doesn't like Gul'dan.
A lot of people don't like Gul'dan, but I think when it comes to it, they usually end up playing it. Because when you try to find what your 30th card should be,
Yep.
you go, damn it, it might as well be Gul'dan as not.
Yep.
But it isn't the greatest card ever. A lot of people are playing like tempo decks, and you just don't get to turn 10, or you've discarded it because you're playing Doomguard so urgently.
There's the second Doomguard. If Pavel played the first one last turn, he'd have drawn the second one. He'd be playing that this turn.
So your two choices are to tap and play Doomguard and hope for the 50-50 goes your way, or to play Malkazar's Imp and Doomguard and just give up on the second one.
Or play Bone Mare.
Or play Bone Mare.
Bone Mare is actually a quite healthy looking third option.
Yeah, it is actually.
It's weak to Execute. It's a little weak to Brawl, but there's not much you can do to play around Brawl at
Yeah,
this
he's
point.
going to go with Bone Mare. Delay the Doomguard decision. The reason I'd start getting the Doomguards down as quickly as possible is just because of Gul'dan, but like you say, maybe he's not playing it.
I liked playing the Doomguard the turn before that, but I do not want to question Pavel.
Pavel's ordering of turns is quite often very interesting. He does play more aggressively early than most players. I've seen him do things on turn 1 in some decks that other players wouldn't do, so he likes to get that damage in.
It's like he plays matchups in a way that a lot of people haven't realized is good yet. Because he wins, so he wins consistently.
SamDi just not got the right tools for the gig
Well,
right now.
Brawl Execute might be the right tools as long as Bone Mare doesn't survive the Brawl. In fact, even if Bone Mare survives the Brawl, Brawl, hit face, Execute, it does work. But it uses up all his removal. At the same time, I don't think that matters so much. He's got 2 Primordial Drakes to play afterwards.
Yeah, there is the Bone Mare.
Yeah, gonna go with the Execute, okay.
Okay, so Pavel will be looking to win this with Gul'dan in a few turns' time. That involves having it and not having discarded it.
Imp, tap, Doomguard, maybe? Oh, obviously you tap first.
Yeah, and he's going to Imp.
And he's fishing for Gul'dan if he runs it. Then
Okay, so he doesn't get what he wanted there. He wants to keep the other Doomguard, obviously. Does become a Soulfire, though.
that's pretty good.
And SamDi's very low now.
Doesn't matter what SamDi plays, that Soulfire can connect to the face, and that Imp will draw another card.
Yeah, he may choose to wait with the Soulfire. Let's see what he draws, though.
He can Soulfire the minion, trade the Doomguard, and then just fill up his board again.
Yeah, that makes sense. But it's not what he wants to do, as the side sort of shows there, but it's what he has to do.
Oh, that's the rough trade.
Tap, try and hit the other Soulfire, doesn't get it. That would have been a heck of a hit if he gets the other Soulfire there. And now he's got this kind of messy board. And he's going to get hit by this second Primordial Drake. Deciding, you know, you've seen one, it shouldn't have the other. But that card's been in the hand since the start of the game. I wonder if he'll just tiptoe around it slightly. Yeah, he just a very slight nod there by keeping that slightly
By keeping the Flame Imp, yeah, okay. Drake still deals a lot of damage here, though. It wipes out almost the entirety of Pavel's board.
Yeah, Pavel's not impressed at all by this. And now he's got to find... I think he's got to find Gul'dan to have any chance. Kelliset's just not good on turn 10. That's why Miscall is not good, because you play it too late.
Well, it buffed that Blood Cell. So, there's that.
So, trading in the 1 health guys, because they're going to die to Whirlwind effects so often. But there is now currently I mean, there's no emergency because SamDi can just keep playing big taunts now.
SamDi 3 now out of 7 with the Curator. Galactic Crawler does some work.
Korea looking like they're going to take a lead in the third of the matches so far today. They haven't lost one yet. Hoi lost 3-1, Zixo lost 3-2, and Pavel looks like he might go 1-0 down here. Gul'dan can still change it.
Gul'dan would be massive if
Yeah.
Pavel could only draw it. Still not quite lethal. SamDi's really close though. Blood Razor can deal with the 2-3, draws a card.
Oh my goodness.
4 damage at least going face in.
If he wants it, which he probably does, but he may not want to take the damage himself as well.
That's true.
He's got to be a bit scared of the re-swing here.
Ravaging Ghoul kills the Flame Imp, then he can still make the trade. He can clear everything.
He's just got to play around Gul'dan being top deck because the Doom Guard in the death
Yeah,
pile.
yeah.
If he plays around that, then he's good.
It's very difficult to play around Gul'dan though. Still feels very much like if Pavel draws it, he wins. He gets taunts, he gets Doom Guard. Oh, Bone Mail on its own is not enough. There's Gul'dan!
Oh no!
2 mana too little. Pavel has to concede. SamDi takes game number 1. Our super rookie.
Super rookie 1-up, and he is well happy with the situation there.
And we have received a signal. So unfortunately, we are going to have to take a very short break from this series.
Yeah, we'll be resuming it in a few moments.